Hey Rudolph, where's Santa?
Oh, he's still sleeping off last year.
Surely he's recovered from last year by now.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got to remember, he drinks over 1 billion glasses of sherry, doesn't he? Every single year. And that kind of bender takes an awful long time to recover from.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's only to be expected.
It's just science.
Hello Hammer fans! I thought that since it's coming up to Christmas, we would do a special Christmas episode. And today, because of that, we're going to have a look at Santa's Christmas Capers. A game that is so badly received that most game players probably haven't heard of it, and those who have don't like it, because it got 6% in Amstrad Action, described as, on issue 75, they said, Santa's Capers can be summed up in one word, and that word is pathetic. Fantastic, isn't it? Now, 6%, it's ludicrous. They basically got that because it loads and it runs fairly well, essentially. It's one of those games that's really just a cash-in. It's probably been programmed in a week, maybe 2 weeks, and that's pretty much all we can say for it. So I'm going to try it on as many formats as I can to try and find which one is the best of it, and we'll see how we go from there. Okay, we're starting off on the Amstrad CPC because the Amstrad CPC is the one I love so much. I can't help it. We all have our favourite of the old 8-bits, and for me, the Amstrad is the king. Well, it's a nice opening, Santa's Christmas Capers. It looks alright from the... Okay. My goodness. Oh my goodness, that is so bad. It's out of tune. They've managed to... Oh my goodness, they've managed to program music for their game that is actually out of tune. Oh, that is a special kind of special. Oh my goodness. Right, now let's get this over. Define the keys. We need proper keys. Up, down, left, right, fire, pause, drop. What what are we dropping? Okay, we're using keyboard. Yes, let's start. Okay, right. Well, well, these are nice chunky Mode 1 graphics, and this is smooth scrolling too. I mean, they've reduced the size of the screen to do it, but this is nice scrolling. Okay, I don't know what I've just picked up. I don't know why all the penguins are throwing sink plungers at us, or why there are trains flying in the sky, but I can't fault it. It's responsive. It moves well. It's responsive. There's no jerking on the graphics. I really don't like the cursive font, but it's colourful. It plays reasonably well. Just get rid of that music, please. This isn't that bad. I mean, I was expecting worse for a game that reviewed at 6%. It's incredibly responsive, though. Right, let's try dropping things. Apparently I've dropped something. I have no presence. Okay. I'm not very good at this game. Do we just keep going forever? Do we fight a boss at the end of the level? I don't know. I don't think we're going to find out either. Oh, am I supposed to drop the presents into the igloo? Is that how I do it? Well, let's give it one more try. I mean, this isn't as bad as I was expecting, I have to admit. Oops. I like the colourfulness and the fact that it's scrolling so well. This is not bad. As scrolling shoot games go, it's not that bad. I mean, it's ridiculously... Oh, I missed the igloo. It's ridiculously twee, but I've seen worse. Okay, let's try and drop that. Apparently I can't drop the present. Okay. Well, I dropped it before. Okay. It's not bad. That's bad. But... good grief. Yeah. It's unpolished. There's an awful lot of it unpolished. But as games go, it's not that bad. It's smooth. It runs quite well. I'm impressed by just how polished it seems to be, given that it got a 6% review. I mean, yeah, we couldn't drop a present on the Igloo, but maybe that's not where we're supposed to do it. I don't know. It seemed alright to me. So let's have a look at some other formats. It's not quite as out of tune on the Spectrum, but oh my goodness, this is not a good start. Okay, define the keys again. Yeah, up, down, left, right, fire, pause, drop. Okay, let's try it. Oh bloody hell! Oh my goodness! No. This is not good. Oh, this is... Well, it's one of those games where the Spectrum wasn't the development format. This is not good at all. Everything is blocky and horrible. The scrolling is terrible, which is a big surprise. The CPC scrolling was smooth, really smooth. The Spectrum, on the other hand, it's still out of tune for the theme tune. The Spectrum, on the other hand, is flickery for scrolling, and it's nowhere near as responsive. We can drop presents though, so interesting. This is just awful. Truly awful. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but no. No. One more try, see if we can get any further. The attribute clash is typical for Spectrum, so we're not really going to go into that, but... Apparently I don't even have presents now. I dropped... Oh, right, so I've got a present now that I've picked up one from Santa. So let's see if I can drop one on an Igloo and get some points. Since I'm assuming that's what we're supposed to be doing. No. Can't drop the presents, but managed to pick up another one. I don't even know what's going on. Right, well that's the Spectrum version. It's nowhere near as good as the Amstrad version, and I'm surprised because the Spectrum should be better at scrolling for a start. Okay, what other formats can I inflict on us? Oh man, I'm starting to see why this got 6%. Now this is interesting. Is this the development version? The naughty Greenland pixies spiked all Santa's Christmas puddings with wine, and now after 10 helpings he feels unable to deliver the prezzies. However, before Santa passed out, he did manage to brief you on which boys and girls deserve Christmas presents this year. You have been given the job of delivering these presents. You must fly through the air on U's sled, over Greenland, over the icy sea until reaching England. Once there, you can deliver your sacks of prezzies. However, the pixies have decided to try to stop you on your rounds. They will try any naughty tricks to bring you to grief. Okay, well, okay. At least that's a bit better. We've got a story this time. I suppose we should try with joystick. We have no joystick. Oh, we do have a joystick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely the development version. It's much, much better than the others. Oh, I'm exploding. And that's not copyright destroying music at all, is it? What's going on? Oh, this is practically a different game. Okay, let's have another try then. Yeah. Yeah, unresponsive mess. different game, but you're still an unresponsive mess. Come on! I need to shoot things with my sled. Come on. My goodness, this is... It's not great. It's different, but it's not great. It's all... Oh, for goodness sake. It's a complete mess of a game. The scrolling is moderately acceptable. I mean, it's full screen scrolling, so we've got that going for us, but... Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah. It's not a good game. I think the colours, I'll grant you, are great. The scrolling, it's smooth. It's slow, but it's smooth. The rest of it, I'm really not impressed. Graphical quality is not that good, which the C64, I suppose, doesn't have that good a chance at, but it's just not... It's not good. It hasn't got the speed of the other versions for a start. I mean, yeah, sure, there's more going on, but it's still not a good game, so... Right, let's see. There might be another version. I think there's an Amiga version. We're going to try for that and see how that goes, but... Oh, so far, so bad. I have a feeling that it'll load fairly quick, yeah. Okay, that's impressive. Right, this is 2 years after the Commodore version. So, these guys have been working on this ridiculous game for 2 years. Oh my goodness. Hopefully in that time they've improved. Oh man. Coded by the Chief. Oh, for goodness sake. This is just so... Oh my goodness. Right, come on, let's do this. Joystick out, let's try it. Level 1! Oh my goodness, there's more than one level. This is a totally different game. It's actually really, really slow as well. It's not a good game at all. For goodness sake. This is... right. I'm not even shooting these things and some of them are just getting iced. I don't understand what's going on and why. Sometimes when you touch things they die, sometimes they just get iced. This is... I think it's in stereo as well. Although that might just be my hearing loss causing problems. This is just... Oh, what the... Why would you do this? Why? It's awful. Why am I doing this to myself? This is moronic. What? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, sometimes when you touch a baddie, they just ice up, and then other times they don't. There is no logic to this or consistency. Yeah, I've got an extra life. I get to prolong the misery for longer. Oh, for goodness sake, come. Let's just try and get through this. Come on, it's even worse than Zool. And sorry guys, but Zool was bad. I know everyone loved the graphics and the zaniness of it, but ugh, awful. Okay, I can't even get up to these things, so I'm just going to jump off here and see what's down here. Death is down here, that's what's down there. Yeah, this is just, oh, goodness sake. There's a special hell for games like this. Oh, come on! At least let me land on the platforms. If you're gonna just make me want to rip my own head off with frustration, then at least let me play the damn game properly. What? I fell through a roof! No, we are not playing this anymore. This is just ridiculously bad. Oh! Oh my goodness. Some games are awful. Other games have awfulness thrust upon them. This one is one of those that's awful. Guys, I think we have just seen what it means to be a Christmas game. It's a game that you pick up and play for one day a year, and probably only for one day ever, where you realise that the world really is just hideous marketing and cash grabs all the way. And Santa's Christmas Caper is that game. It's just, oh. I feel even worse than I did when I started. I had curiosity when I started, which is not always a good thing. Because it leads you to, like, what's this button do? And then horrible things happen. I don't know what I'm talking about because I've got a bit of a head cold. And I think I'm talking around in circles. But Santa's Christmas Caper is bad. It's not Count Duckula 2 levels of bad, but it's bad. So I recommend you don't play it. Unless you really, really, really don't like yourself. And then go ahead. Because, what can I say? But anyway, there you are. It's just awful. And even the enhanced Amiga version from 2 years after the rest, it's just, why would you do this? They've gone from doing a moderately competent engine for a side-scrolling shooter to a moderately competent engine for a platformer, and they've still messed up both times. They should have taken the time to refine the idea into something that is actually worthy of being called a game, but they didn't. They screwed up over there, so they went, oh, well, maybe if you run away quickly and do this instead, then it'll be alright. But it's not. It's awful. So, there we are. It's just awful. Okay, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click the like button. I don't know how you're going to do that, but if you did, then click it. Remember to subscribe for future videos because we'll be more in the future, and do send this to your friends so that they can see a terrible, terrible game as well and then laugh. And until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching the GameHammer on Knobmouse channel, and I'll see you next year.